Hi guys, I hope you like this review I'm doing on the Dynamo 12. Please like and subscribe. I have upgraded. I don't know if you watched my previous video on the Dynamo 800Xs, the 10-inch Martin Logans, but they were pretty impressive. I had to put a bunch of weight on them. They weighed about 30 pounds, and I had to put about 50 pounds extra weight on them to keep them from moving around. This new series is redesigned. They're heavier. Um, the 1100X, which was their 12-inch version, weighed about 46 pounds. This new one, the Dynamo 12, weighs about 61 pounds and has redesigned feet, which are really nice. These do not walk around. Um, they're very nice subs. It's been a fun upgrade. If you've watched my older videos or the previous ones, um, you'll notice that I've added soundboard to the back. This has actually helped quite a bit. Helps with the center channel, helps with the subs, helps with the F100 towers. It's been a nice addition, even helps with the TV sound. But these new Dynamo 12s, they're impressing me. I was a little worried on going with 12s because I do listen to music and I didn't want anything that wasn't tight, anything that didn't react well with the music. But these have done very well. They've got updated amplifiers, updated drivers. The whole thing's basically new. They have 800 watts RMS, 1600 watt peak. It is a 12-inch sealed subwoofer. It has app control. The app is really cool. I'll put a little demonstration of the app in there. It has the arc room correction, which I ran, and I'll show you that. It has wireless built in, comes with a wireless transmitter also in the accessory kit, along with spikes for carpet. But these new feet are really cool. They're bigger, thicker. There's a plate underneath the box that helps add stability, reduces the vibrations in the room. Just works out really good. I've also tried a couple of different configurations. This is the latest one where I've moved the speakers out to the corners, or the subs out to the corners. Prior to that, I had the towers out towards the corner and the subs in closer. And I may actually move them back again because I really like that configuration also. This one I think does increase the bass slightly, the response. But I used to, I don't know who told me, but back in the day I thought that 112 was equal to 210s, and that's not exactly right. 210s has more surface area than 112. But I did run this with a single 12, and the 210s I had actually would compete with it, definitely, even though they were much lower power. But there was a different sound from these 12s, a little deeper, just a little different sound. And then when I added the second one, it just really came to life. And when you turn them up a little bit, they really start hitting you. You can feel the sound and the concussions, and it's a lot of fun. But we will go over a few different things here. I'm going to show you this app and show you the arc room correction. It's pretty cool and actually pretty easy to use. Here's a little closer shot of the new cone. They've just done a really good job on this sub. Just looks very nice and sounds very nice. Here is an exploded view of the new driver and its components. I wanted to show you the back of the subwoofer. You have your line level inputs, you have your XLR balanced input, you have LFE, it's got your trigger switch, trigger auto on, it's got your tone sweep or line level. You can actually use the large knob there to change the volume on the speaker. It also runs the tone control, or the sweep, where you can actually get different tones. It cycles through different tones, and then you can pause it on a certain tone and hold that while you're chasing down vibrations in the house. It also has the ARC input back here for the speaker, and actually goes through you come out of the back of the subwoofer into your laptop, and then out of your laptop into the microphone. I actually got a Martin Logan microphone. It's not too expensive. I'll show you some pictures of that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it's the inputs on the back. This is what comes in the accessory kit. You already have the pads for regular floors, tile, wood floors and whatnot that's attached, and then you get the carpet spikes in the accessory kit. You get a wireless transmitter and a couple of cables and a power adapter. So nice little accessory kit too. To actually include the wireless transmitter is pretty cool, I think. I don't need it because I've got cables going, but some people may very well need a wireless setup, and it's ready to go out of the box. I also wanted you to see the bottom plate with the feet, because this is pretty cool. They actually didn't just mount these things right into the base. They put an extra plate down here, and they put nice size rubber pads that actually help with that vibration dampening. Then if you decide to use the carpet spikes, I put one here in the top right. They actually thread right into the center, and they thread basically flush, so the taper of the spike ends at the grommet or the foot. It's kind of cool because you still have that extra cushioning from that rubber pad onto the carpet, whatever type of carpet you have. And then you have the spike digging in to keep it in place and to secure it. It's a pretty neat little setup. Obviously some thought went into this. I'll zoom in a little bit here and kind of try to show you this a little better. Yeah, it's a nice setup. I think they did a really good job on it, and I definitely don't get as much vibration with this setup as I did with the other, with the 800Xs. Like I say, they really thought this out, so I definitely wanted to show you what that looked like. Here is a cutaway photo of the new cabinet. You can see the driver. You can see the reinforcement plate they put on the front for strength. And you can see the new foot design. They put a lot of engineering into that. That bottom plate seems to be well engineered, and it does a good job. Next up, you can see where I did the arc calibration. This is a microphone stand that I bought on Amazon. It was only like 26 bucks. It's actually pretty heavy duty. And I bought a microphone from Martin Logan, the Arc mic. I want to say it was close to 40 bucks, something like that. The software is a free download. The software does want you to do, I think it's 5 tests, 5 different locations where you're testing the sound, and you're taking samples. You have a cable that hooks directly up to the back of the subwoofer, goes through the laptop, and then another cable comes out into the microphone. Once you're done with the tests, if everything was quiet and the test came out good, you can upload it and it reloads it into the subwoofer. So it sets that. Martin Logan does recommend that you do the arc calibration prior to doing like a Denon Odyssey calibration. So here is some photos of the arc calibration that I did. You can see the peaks, and then when the software was applied, it turned it into a nice arc. It is just a neat setup. I did both subs, obviously separately, because I had them separate, or purchased them separately. So did the room with one sub and then did it with another sub, and set them up separately. But this is a photo of or a video of the Martin Logan software, the iPad. The software that I have on the app I have on the iPhone. So you've got this sweep, which is really neat, where it'll actually go through automatically on frequencies, or you can do it manually. You can also turn the volume up on it to get more power, and you can track down rattles and hums in the house. And then it has a number of other settings on it. Low pass filters. It has, you'll see here it has 3 settings for the low pass, but it has for where you can actually adjust the 20 to 30 hertz range, and you can actually boost the dB, or subtract the boost, I guess you'd say. I guess normally when you do an audible sound differences, 3 dB is an audible difference. So if you go up 3 dB or down 3 dB, you can actually adjust that one range in this app. But there's a lot in this app. It's pretty intuitive. It's got a lot in it that I don't think a lot of other apps have from other companies. So just wanted to say this sub has been a lot of fun. There's a couple of firmware updates that really helped it. The second one really helped it. It put out a lot more bass down lower volume. Just really changed the audible tones of the sub after that second firmware update. The room itself, I did a new Denon Odyssey calibration on the room after I set the subs, and after I've added in the soundboard in the room. Just the soundboard really helped. Everybody says it, but it's just amazing when you do it, when you actually add the room acoustics. I've been doing it a little at a time, and this soundboard was a definite step up. Again, like I mentioned, it helped the TV sound, it helps the center channel, it just helps dialogue, helps fine-tune the speakers. I mean, I don't know how else to say it, but it's a big difference with this soundboard. There's when you when you buy these things and you want to upgrade, if you're a movie person, you want to see a lot of sound. You want to feel the sound. It's interesting because your wife has a lot of input, right? I mean, it's a main room in the house. She doesn't like looking at big subs. I've had to fight to get the 12-inch. That's why I ended up with the 10-inch to start. You definitely have the wife factor. 15s would be great. 18s would be great, but she's not going to put up with it in the living room. So you want to get the best bang for your buck on a sub, the biggest sub that she'll put up with. My wife, like I said, just let me get these 12s, and it was nice to have that upgrade. These definitely, you can turn them up. You definitely feel the bass more than I did on the 10s. There's a lot of design that went into these, a lot of engineering. Just been very happy with them. Hopefully you guys will enjoy these if you try them. A lot of these places have a test period where you can buy something and return it if you don't like it. They need a little break-in. I think Martin Logan will tell you they probably don't need a ton of break-in. But I just think they definitely come to life with more hours on them. But been very happy with these. Wife actually likes them too. Don't think she's going to let me go with anything larger, but she definitely likes them. So hope you liked the video, and hopefully there was enough information in here for you guys to make decisions. But please like and subscribe, and trying to do better as I get more videos up. I'm trying to get a little better at it. I'm still not great. Definitely not as commercialized as a lot of these on the web, but thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Bye-bye.